going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode here on Attingham Park. We are going to start off with just a little bit of building here. We're going to put a couple of things right here in this spot. Now, we do not have enough money for a silo at the moment. The cheapest one is a multi-fruit silo, which would be nice to have, so we can kind of put everything in one place, kind of to start off with. But we'll look at our options. But that one's like 30,000. We are like 4,000 short, so we're going to hold off on that. But that's mainly because we're going to sell off most of our crop right at the beginning. But I do want to place down some chickens or something. And we're going to need a place to put some wheat. Now, I'm thinking we place this down and we can just drop it right inside of there. There's also this right here that has a little hall kind of thing. We may add that in because there's another little storage room right there. I kind of like that. How's everybody doing, by the way? Hopefully you're doing wonderful. I am doing absolutely fantastic. We'll look into this one right here as well. But we also have this guy right here, which would be perfect for all of our equipment that we have going on over there. So these are cheap. These are the Attingham Park ones. They are 1,000. This one is 2,500, which is basically what we have there. And then, of course, we have this one right here, which we have right down there already. Let's see. This one right here is another Attingham Park one. Kind of nice. It has a door on it. We got this guy right here. I absolutely love the buildings that come with this map. It is... This right here is what I love to see. I would like to see this on every map created. A good assortment of, you know, buildings to choose from. You got even just a little bit of a newer building as well with the 3-bay cargo area or garage equipment area. Let's see what else we have here for Attingham Park stuff. This one right here, it's 10,000. We're not gonna go too crazy with spending money. Yeah, you got some pretty decent newer buildings here. Another one, big hall, big equipment hall right here with one door. Yeah. There's quite a few options here for the Attingham Park stuff. Love it. Love to see it. I could sit here and go through all of these all day long. Like this one right here would be good for storing, like, the harvester. You know, parking the harvester. This right here's an interesting one. There's a little room off to the side, some equipment there. Huh. That one's 30 grand though, and then you got, you know, it keeps going. It goes on and on. There's a ton of stuff for Attingham Park. Plus you have like the English barn pack that you can get in the mod hub. These buildings fit in wonderfully with this map. So yeah, I think that's it for the Attingham stuff. Yeah, we went through all of the Attingham stuff. So we're actually going to stick with these right here because they are cheap. And we're going to place this guy right in here. Let's get it kind of lined up with the fence there. Kind of squared up there with the fence. That should be good right about there. Then I'm thinking we'll place this little guy right here, kind of off to the side, like this right here, kind of angled off of that building. It's not going to be straight with the road. That's okay. I'd rather have it kind of symmetrically angled off of the shed, if that makes sense. So I'm thinking we could place this guy right there. And then, you know, it would be kind of nice to have this right here. Just trying to think of how we could fit this in here. We could maybe go like something like this right along the road. Would be kind of nice. I mean, it would be kind of plain on the backside. So if we go like maybe right there, leave a little bit of room off to the back to place some decorative items. Same with back here and off in this little corner right here. There's still some room here to place some decorative items. Now this little spot right here, and this is kind of the idea that I had behind placing this well right here. It's kind of like a central location. So I'm thinking about putting like a little roundy round thing right here, and then a little road that goes in between these two buildings. And then this will be kind of like the yard. Then obviously there will be some access over here as well. And then we'll just kind of gravel it out, make it look decent to match the rest of all of this other terrain paint that we've done. So that's a pretty good start, and we even have enough room still to place a silo. So if we go to buildings, silos, this one. Now see, you could do this stuff right here, but you have to have like an auger to get it in there. And I absolutely do not like using augers because they're kind of a pain. I know once you get them set up, they're kind of good to go, but yeah, like this guy right here would be perfect if we could, you know, just get 30,000, which we were only 4,000 away. We could have just held off, but I really, really do like an organized farm, and this is just driving me absolutely mad. Okay, having all this equipment just kind of randomly parked around. We got to compact that today as well, so we'll get to that. Yeah, it drives me nuts. Like this stuff right here is in this shed. We could actually maybe even leave that there. That's kind of our grass work stuff, so it'd be kind of nice to just leave that there. Because we do work grass here, so that's the stuff that we need for this operation right here. So the rest of this, though, yeah, the rest of this stuff can be moved over. Oh, I didn't even realize there's like a little thing back here. That's interesting. Little scraps and stuff. We could put like little barrels and whatnot back here, you know, decorative items. I'll do all that stuff because it can be quite tedious. I do like this little touch right here. There's a used tires up here. It's almost like maybe this piece of the tin roof was kind of coming up with some wind and didn't want to repair it, so they just threw some tires up there to weigh it down. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I love the touch with the vines and everything. This building, I am not sure if we can actually open these doors. I kind of just, yeah, went on a... Okay, it does not look like you can open these doors, which is unfortunate because it would have been nice to be able to store some stuff in there. But this right here is what we were kind of really looking for. I needed a place to dump some wheat, and then we could just use our front loader bucket to, you know, fill up like a trailer or something and dump it into our chicken pen wherever we decide to put that down, which we will be doing this episode. So let me do some terrain paint and work like this, like blah 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 blah, like this and that and that and this, and I will bring you guys back here in just a second. All right, we are back, and I have finished setting up this area. So let's take a little look here. I put a little tree there, some bushes, and I got some hedges kind of going along here just to kind of fill in some blank space, you know what I mean? Plus hedges look really good, and you know them UK folk, they love their hedges. So yes, this one's for you guys. Yeah, and some more hedges around the side here, around the back. Couldn't really think of really much to put back here. It would be kind of cool to have some like custom signs that I could hang on the walls, because if you, and it's possible, because if you come in here and you go to like decorations. Let's just find. I'm gonna show you this real quick. I learned this trick not too long ago. Oh no, we're in fences. I need. Those signs wouldn't really work for the demonstration. Let's go a little bit further. I'm looking for like the brand signs. I don't know if I put those in here or not. I should have, because it's in my standard decorative stuff packs that I install in every single map. That billboard is a little too big for what I'm thinking. Oh my goodness, where is it? Okay, I guess I don't have them in here, so we'll just let's just go with like maybe one of those other signs there at the beginning. My goodness, I wish they had like a grid option for this instead of having to scroll through it. So let's just pick this sign right here. Okay, so you see how you can't place it here. It says overlaps with objects. So if you hit V, straighten that up, and then you kind of get in there a little bit. You can kind of sort of see where I'm going with this. You can make it look like it's hanging on the wall. Okay, like right here's a good example. You can make it look like it's hanging on a wall. If I could get like a pack of custom like signs or emblems or something, like maybe my channel logo or something would look really good right there. Yeah, that would be cool. You know, obviously just don't put the sign, you know, stand or pole or anything on it. Just something like that. I don't know. Might have to reach out to a modder and see what I could do. I don't know. Just thinking out loud. Anyways, let's get back to showing this off here. So we got some little bushes and stuff in there. And then of course we go down into our cow pasture area. Nice wide entrance here to get our harvester in and out pretty easily in trailers and whatnot. This right here, I don't know what I'm going to put in here just yet. This over here, you know, I'm not really sure what I'll put there. And this door doesn't do anything, so yeah, not sure what I'd put in there. Maybe some silage additive. That'd be kind of nice to put some in there, like little pallets. This right here is where our wheat's going to go. It's unfortunate that we can't get in there, but it is what it is. And then we'll put all of our other equipment and stuff in here. So I just put some concrete, gravel, and stuff mixture in here to, you know, make it look. Oh my goodness! Look at the ground right there. Holy smokinoli! How did I not catch that? Let's go to landscape, sculpting, and let's try to smooth that out. Let's see. We may have to use the slope tool. Actually, it looks like it may be doing the trick here. Just smooth that out. I'm okay with there being a slope downwards. That's not a big deal. Alright, let's take a look at that now. Much better. It's still a little lumpy. Nah, it'll work. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Yeah, so we'll put some equipment and stuff in there, and then I just kind of hedged off this area. We'll probably end up putting a silo or something over here eventually, so I just put some trees and stuff kind of just to fill in the space as like a placeholder. And of course we still have access to this field if we eventually decide to buy it. You know, like right back here would be another good place to put like a painted logo or something. So just so it's not so bare, you know what I mean? Right here would be a good place to put one. Yeah, I don't know. I may have to look into it and see if I can reach out to a modder, or if any of you guys know how to do it and you feel like, you know, helping a friend out. Yeah. I do have a business email in my about section of my channel. Yes, so I don't know. That's just kind of the thoughts. And I moved the well to right here, so you could pull through here, get your water, add a little bit of mud and stuff on the ground, and then I added this fountain. Nice little fountain. I thought it fit in really well with the buildings, and the color scheme and everything, and the stone and just really old look. And I kind of widened this little area right here to go out that way, or to just, you know, kind of go around in a circle. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at with that. I think it turned out really well. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. So we'll start putting our equipment in here, and that's what I was on my way to do right now. I should have actually put some shelves or something down. Like maybe if we do the telehandler in one of these bays, like maybe that bay over there might be good. So if we go into construction, we go into decoration and scroll through. This is why I would like to have a grid view. So for the next iteration of Farm Sim Giants, if you're watching this by chance, yeah, maybe do like a grid view. That'd be a lot nicer than this. Now, if you don't have a ton of mods and stuff installed, obviously it's not too bad, but I'm pretty sure I have. This is actually a really cool mod. I just got super sidetracked. This is Build with Bricks. We're gonna check that out eventually, so just stay tuned for that. This is pretty cool. Little chessboard. Might do something like that eventually. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. My goodness. What was I looking for? Shelves. Wow. Shelves. Elves and shelves. Elf on a shelf. Now I'm just jibber-jabbered. My goodness, where is it? Where is it? Oh, there's one. But I think it's just a little too, like, bright and colorful. There's another one in here. Where is it? There's that one. And then I think there's a bigger version of that. Yes, right here. So I could do like a shelf across 2 bays. It'd be kind of nice. But I think we're just going to go with this one because we just need a place to put... Oh, goodness. We just need a place to put our telehandler attachments. So let's actually square it up with the fence because the building is squared up with it as well, I believe. It looks like it. Let's just square it up with the building to be safe. Alright, there we go. And then what I'm looking for here is for the back supports to kind of slowly start to fade into the wall, and then I bring it out just enough to where they're peeking through, and then place it down. Perfect. So we'll go into first person for this. And now, oh my goodness, it is very super duper laggy. We can bring that in just a little bit. Right there. And detach. Perfect. So yeah, you kind of get the idea. We can put the bucket down there at the bottom. That's going to be interesting. But I like to make it kind of difficult to get around in these areas. You know, make it a little tight. I know from what I have seen and what I have heard from a friend who is also making farm sim content, he has informed me that you guys like a lot of super tight farms over there in the UK. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, it is Rusi. Go check out his channel, by the way. He's got some awesome content going on over there. If you love the old school farming and you love like the survival starts and kind of starting with old equipment, definitely go check out his channel. His stuff will be down in this the description below. I'll leave a link to his channel. You guys can go check him out. He's got some awesome stuff going on. I gotta catch up on his latest videos though, so don't tell him. Shh, it's a secret. Alright, so let's get this thing parked up in here. It's kind of hard to see. That is almost perfect. There we go. So yeah, we could just, I typically like to back stuff in, but to be honest with you, it makes more sense to just have this parked this way so I can just pull forward, grab what I need, and then back out. So I think I'm going to start doing that with this stuff like this. I really like this. I forget who I saw do this in one of their videos. But I absolutely love the idea of utilizing these shelves, sticking them in here, in these little pole barns, and utilizing them for front loader attachments, telehandler attachments, and stuff like that. Obviously, you could put pallets and stuff on it, but yeah. Anyways, I am blabbering on and on. So let me go ahead and get the rest of this equipment put away here, and then I'll bring you guys back in because there's a couple of things that we want to do before closing out the episode. So give me just a little bit, and I'll be right back. We got all the equipment organized here now, and yeah, I think it, you know, we kind of sort of ran out of room. I was thinking maybe we could get something in here, but I don't know, nothing really could fit. So yeah, just kind of put this stuff, you know, baler, wrapper, the seeder, the spreader. We got the tractor with its front loader stuff back here. Got the weight, and of course the telehandler with its stuff right there. Now we put the plow in here. It just barely fit into this spot, so I was like, you know what? This is a good spot for it. For now, at least. And I just stuck the cultivator and the tedder out here for now. We'll kind of find a place for it at some point. Maybe add another shed in. Maybe over there, but we do need to leave space for a silo at some point. So now there is one thing that I noticed in the process of doing all this. Now we also have this right here that we got to find a place for. Not too concerned about that at the moment. We could actually probably just put it right there up against the wall. I realized that this, in the process of moving all the equipment, I've realized that this will not hook up to my tractor. I have tried everything to get it to hook up. And of course I have manual attach and everything on. So, I didn't try taking manual attach off just to attach to this. It's maybe something I should probably try. But I think what we need to do, to be honest, is just go ahead and get a different trailer. Like this one right here would be a good one. So if we go with the extension, we could also do bale trailer and all that stuff. So let's go back here. Let's go look in our garage. Let's go to trailers. This holds 8,000 liters. If we look at this, we can get up to 5,000 with the extension. Now, there's also this one right here that we can get with the extension. We can get 5,000, which doesn't make any sense because it's a bigger trailer, am I right? D35M, D35S. Maybe it's just higher up. I don't know. But we do need to get another trailer. So if we look at this wood trailer right here, it was $16,000. I don't think we can get that much for it. So if we go into here, we get 11,000. So let's go ahead and do that. It'll give us 11,000. And I'm thinking maybe we just go with, you know, all these trailers are really good. I want something that looks a little old school. So we'll sacrifice the 3,000 liters of capacity and just go with this one. We'll go with let's go with the trailer board. It drops it down just a little bit lower, and it gives a little bit beefier tire. So if we go with wide tires as well, that would be good. Cover. Yeah, let's go with the cover. So main color. Alright, can we go with maybe like a faded John Deere stuff? Maybe just go with a black frame. Let's see, which that's the design color. So if we were to go with maybe something like that, the cover, maybe like a faded yellow. It's almost looking like Amazon, to be honest. But you know what? We'll just go with it. Rim color. We'll also go with like it's orange, but it's supposed to be yellow. Now it definitely looks like Amazon. So maybe we just go with black on the wheels, and then maybe a gray top. That looks good. And then we'll just randomize the tag and go ahead and buy that. That is going to be at the store, so we'll go pick that up at some point. Probably not going to worry about it this episode, but this trailer over here, actually, we're not going to go grab the tractor just for this. We'll go ahead and just pick it up. This right here could probably just go right over here. Now it is for bales, so once we get our bale area kind of set up, maybe we'll put this in that area, but it fits right up perfectly against this wall, and it's out of the way. I think this would be a good spot for it. So, that is all of the equipment. Now, my plan was to get this compacted. We may not do that this episode, but it is getting dark, so I'm going to go ahead and sleep, and then when we come back in the morning, I will, yeah, get started on the next little project that I have for this. So I'll see you guys in just a minute. Alright, we're back. It is the next morning. We are now in December. So I just had to back out real quick and add the 64 Animal Husbandries mod in, because apparently I'm already at the cap for this map, which is interesting, to say the least. So I think what we want to do here is go to animal pens and go to chickens. I would love to get this one, but it's $20,000 and it's massive. It'd be kind of cool to have that right there. Maybe one day we'll eventually get into it. This would be a cool spot for it as well, but that's kind of where I plan on putting the house and everything, just because it's like the most flat area. So I think what we'll do is we'll go with this guy right here. We'll see what kind of damage it does to the terrain, and we'll fix it accordingly. Thinking maybe we could put it right there. Let's go ahead and come down here and take a look. So there are active placement marker. Oh, okay, there we go. If you click on that, it'll go away. So what we want to do actually is turn that on, and I'm just going to run a fence right off of that stone wall to fence this area in. And we'll go ahead and do that for construction, landscape, and we're going to go to paint and do this first, let's make that big and round. And we'll get rid of the field right here in this little area. So I know this episode is just a lot of building and whatnot, and that is because right now we just don't have anything else to do on the farm. So we will eventually get back to farming. Maybe next episode we'll do some actual farming. And I'm gonna round that off just to satisfy the eye a little bit. So we'll actually round it off like that. Make it a little bit easier on ourselves. I'll replace the grass and whatnot as we need to make it look a bit better. Words are just very difficult today, so yeah, don't judge me. Alright, so we're going to come up to there. We'll get rid of all this. And I am also... that's actually going to go away because I need a road. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Yes, that was another Back to the Future reference. By the way, if you didn't know, Back to the Future is my absolute favorite trilogy. I don't care what anybody says. It will always be the best trilogy. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get rid of all of that. And you might be thinking to yourself, why don't you just up the brush size? Well, I'm trying to get the edges and stuff first, which is what I kind of do all the time. Just to make it a little bit easier. So I think up here we should also kind of sort of round it off. Bring it back off the road just a little bit. Like that. Beautimous. Beautimous. Now that we got the edges done, we can come in with a bigger brush size. And take care of it like that. Nice. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Now, let's get some fence in here. We want to go with something that is very fitting for this area. Now, if you look where they have actual fence on this map, like this right here, it's a little bit different because this is kind of like an industrial area. So let's see if we can find some actual fencing. We may not be able to because there's a lot of hedges and bushes and stuffs on this map. I don't see any actual fencing, but if you look at like the gates, you can kind of sort of go off of that. There's a complex of some sort over here. Let's see. What do they have over here? Any kind of fencing at all. This is really cool. I love the old ruins right there. So yeah, here's some actual fencing. So it's like a log kind of fencing area, and there's people walking around. That's pretty cool. Anyways, let's get back to... Oh my goodness, I don't even know where I'm at. I wish I could do this right here. I want that as a fence. Maybe it is in here and I just haven't seen it, so let's look. Right here, they also have kind of like big chicken wire. Maybe we can get something similar to that. Let me just... Okay, I can't make the map bigger to see where I'm going. Oh my god. Alright, you know what? Let's back out and then go back in. This episode is dragging on. So, yeah, let me work this out real quick, and then I'll bring you guys back with the finished product. Alright, we got the chicken coop down, finished it all up. There was a little bit of an issue here. There was some kind of a collision zone right here, and I cannot figure out what it is for the life of me. Now, there is also one other thing that I forgot to sort out, and that's this little dip in the ground right there. So let me just do that real quick here. Let's go to smooth, and let's intensify that and smooth it out. Should be good to go there. Yep, just a little bitty dip in the ground, not a big deal. But this will eventually turn into our main driveway for the house. But you can see I put up some hedges here because I couldn't really find a fence that was fitting. But this gate right here was actually kind of fitting with the smaller holes in it, and it was green, so yeah. Nice. I can get in here with equipment, put a couple of trees down, some grass, dirt, animal mud. I can get in here for the eggs. I can get over here to feed them and all of that. So yeah, that is our chicken coop. And I would like to know what that collision is right there. I have no idea. That's very strange. But that is everything I had planned for today, other than compacting our grass for silage. But yeah, so we got quite a bit done today. A lot of expansion going on here on the farm. And yeah, next episode we'll get back into some actual farm work. But that is going to do it for this one. You guys hopefully enjoyed. If you did, make sure you smash the like button. Feel free to comment down below with any tips, tricks, suggestions, or anything like that. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload another video. I will catch you guys in the next one.